Local sources in Houthi governorate accused the Houthi militia of committing a new crime against the Tihami community. The sources stated that the Houthi recruitment official in the governorate resorted to recruiting women, tasking 2 women with recruiting the wives of the tribal leaders. The sources added that the Houthis allocated more than 126 million Yemeni riyals distributed among the so-called mobilization committees to organize women's gatherings disguised as religious celebrations. The Houthis are recruiting hundreds of prisoners in Amran and Sada in exchange for their release. The group has continued its sectarian indoctrination and mobilization efforts among detainees. This report has more.
Informed sources said that the Houthi group is continuing to expand its forced recruitment operations within prisons under its control, compelling hundreds of detainees to join its ranks and participate in fighting in exchange for their release. According to the sources, approximately 370 prisoners held on various charges in the governorates of Amran and Sada, the group's main stronghold, have been forced to undergo mobilization and military training courses in preparation for being sent to the front lines. The sources reported that the group launched a new recruitment campaign in recent days, targeting hundreds of detainees, including prisoners held on criminal charges in prisons in Amran and Sada. The campaign included promises of amnesty and the settlement of legal cases in exchange for agreeing to join the fighting, a move described as part of a systematic policy to exploit the prisoners' circumstances and harsh conditions. In Amran, governorate sources reported field visits by Houthi leaders, the appointed security supervisor for the governorate, and the appointed head of the appeals prosecution to prisons in the governorate's capital and other districts. According to the sources, 288 prisoners were released after being forced to agree to join the fighting. Human rights activists in Amran confirmed that Houthi elements exerted widespread pressure and committed abuses against detainees, including threats of punishment, mistreatment, and denial of family visits, to force them to agree to go to the front lines in exchange for their release and limited aid to their families. The activists considered these practices a blatant form of forced recruitment prohibited under international law.